Welcome back. The Herd is coming up next here on FS1. Let's head over to Colin Cowherd. Colin, what you got today?
LeBron and Michael Jordan, we always talk about their differences. I'll tell you where they're exactly alike. That's coming up.
Nice. Can't wait, Colin. DeMarcus Cousins never got a chance to take the court for the Lakers last season, but the opportunity may be presenting itself again. Lakers are waiving Quinn Cook, which will open up a roster spot. Since Boogie is reportedly parting ways with Houston, the Lakers may be interested. Rick, should LA go after Boogie Cousins?
1,000% yes, they should. We've talked about this. What was their formula for winning in the bubble last year? It was playing big. What have they been unable to do this year? Play big. Marcus Gasol has not been anything close to what they anticipated that he would be. And even with Mark, after that, Montrezl Harrell is not playing big. They've had to play small ball. The issue with playing small ball is that you have to play fast. LeBron James doesn't want to play fast at age 36. So they have this inherent conflict in what they have and the way they want to play, or at least the way LeBron wants to play. DeMarcus, they know who he is. He's got a relationship with LeBron. He's got a relationship with AD. He spent plenty of time there. He's a known quantity to them. Is it enough? Is it going to make the difference? I don't know. But if there are very few places where you invite Cousins in and don't worry about what the overall impact might be. The Lakers are not one of those places, and they could certainly use him.
I know, Rick, it won't make the difference. All right, but look, you can go at him. That's fine. But look at all these highlights. What's he doing? He's shooting threes. All right, he doesn't play that big. He might grab you an extra rebound. He still can rebound the basketball. But we know he's not much of a defender. And he's not a rim protector. He's going to be out there launching threes and kind of playing his lazy game. I mean, that's just what he does. Brooklyn, you know, do they want to get him? I think he and Harden would get past the little skirmish they had in Houston with the way Harden left. Brooklyn's a place that might even need him more than the Lakers. He's not a difference maker wherever he goes, but I think in Brooklyn he could be a big body that they could throw out there on people. But his days of making a huge difference are over.
Yeah, I'm out on him. LeVar, any thoughts?
Yeah. Injuries scare me on it. It just is what it is, but wish them luck.
Rick, let's be honest. Lakers need a wing player, somebody to create. Without Schroeder, they're hurting on the wing, right?
Price is right on Boogie. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. All right, that's it for us, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Coming up now, The Herd with Colin. Before yesterday, the Lakers hadn't lost 3 consecutive games since August. But the Lakers continue to struggle without AD. And last night, the Wizards stormed back from a 17-point deficit in the second half to defeat the Lakers in OT. With 9 seconds left in regulation, LeBron missed a go-ahead free throw on a 3-point play opportunity. LeBron played all but 1 minute and 6 seconds of the fourth quarter and OT. And after the game, he said, quote, "I think this whole narrative of LeBron needs more rest, or should I take more rest, or should take him out here, it's become a lot bigger than what it actually is. I've never talked about it. I don't talk about it. I don't believe in it." Fox Sports NBA analyst Rick Bucher joining us now. Rick, is LeBron losing his MVP case during this 3-game slide?
For sure he's losing it. Now, has he lost it? No. As you guys have mentioned, there's still plenty of time to regain it. But, the good news is that whatever he's losing in the MVP race, he's probably gaining in the most trolled player race. I would venture to guess that he leapfrogged Steph Curry in that battle after last night's game, because it wasn't just a missed free throw. It was the clank 3 that could have tied things up. It was blowing the assignment on Russell Westbrook and then compounding it by fouling him. If Russell Westbrook doesn't miss his free throw, he's essentially iced that game on the drive and the foul by LeBron that didn't stop him from scoring the bucket. And yes, it's only 1 game and it's in February, but these kind of games leave a mark because of the comedy of errors and the way it was lost at the end. Now, the problem that LeBron faces right now is that he's stuck. He's well aware that it's been 8 years since he's won an MVP. And I'm told that he does indeed want to win a league MVP, that would be another jewel in the crown that makes his case that he's the best player that's ever played the game. The problem that he has is in those 8 years, a factor in his not getting it has been that he's taken time off. I have no idea what he's talking about. Like, I don't believe in it. I don't do it. Like, he went to Miami for a week in the middle of a season when he was in Cleveland at one point. What are you talking about? We don't have selective memory. So he's trying to make the point, I'm not tired. I don't need time off. But the reality is everybody's talking about it because he looks tired. It's not just that he's playing heavy minutes, but he's not playing with the same energy. He didn't chase J-Mac. He didn't chase Russell Westbrook around the entire game, okay? Defensively, he's giving minimal effort there. But he's with a Lakers team that counts on him doing a tremendous amount and expending a tremendous amount of energy at the offensive end. He's essentially the only guy who can make plays for others and the only guy who can get to the rim and make a shot. So he's stuck, though. He really does need rest. He needs to dial it down. But if he does that, it is going to impair his MVP chances as it has in the past, and especially coming off of a game like the game that we saw last night against the Wizards.
Go ahead, bro.
I'm with you, Rick. And look, he's still very much in the race. I mean, there's 40 games left to go. Two of the other candidates, Joel Embiid and Kawhi Leonard, have missed a decent number of games, 6 and 7 games. Will they miss more? So he's in the race. But a week ago, many people had him out front. I had him out front. And it's going back and forth between him and Embiid, but he's no longer out front. He is now in the pack with the rest of the guys. Now, here's one thing that's working in his favor, Rick. This is an odd year, it seems, for MVP candidates. Giannis, Milwaukee's not winning enough games, right? So he's hurting it. His chances aren't great. Nikola Jokic, he's having a phenomenal.
Nobody's giving him 3 in a row.
Right. Not after the playoff failures as well. But Nikola Jokic having a wonderful individual season. They're the 7th seed. He's not getting it as the 7th seed. Dame Lillard, Steph Curry playing great, but are they winning enough? Joel Embiid and Kawhi, as I said, I think Embiid is the front runner right now, but they have missed a lot of games. If he ends up missing 20 games in a 72-game season, that will hurt his chances. Same thing with Kawhi. So while LeBron has come back to the pack, just the landscape right now, Utah's having a great year, but nobody views Donovan Mitchell or Rudy Gobert, any of those guys, as MVP candidates. So that's the thing that's helping LeBron's case, is that it is a wide open race right now, and he's still very much alive.
Yeah, you guys are also forgetting that the Nets are on fire currently. They're about to get Kevin Durant back in a week. They're going to pass Joel Embiid and the Sixers. So Embiid will come back to the pack because he's missing games, and they no longer can claim we got the best record in the East. I just think, Rick, you might have been a little harsh on LeBron. 31-13-9 in a loss.
Stop it with the numbers.
Thank you.
He's doing everything, Rick.
If you're an MVP, you win the game. It's winning time. You get it done in crunch time. I have a great look. Russell Westbrook won an MVP because he averaged a triple-double. Okay, fine. That's the exception, not the rule. You need to win games, and people are going to watch how games are finished and whether you're that closer. It's always been the criticism of LeBron when the measure is Jordan or Kobe. And so he can't afford to slip in that category, especially with AD out. That's just the reality.
He can't afford to slip. He can't miss a free throw.
I think that's sad. Slicks, you my guy, but I can't go with you on that. He was 1 point away from that. One rebound away from having that triple-double in an overtime loss. Now, I get the finishing point, But if we're going to focus
we are
in
talking
on
about playing the Washington Wizards.
yeah, but they have two players. But they have two players.
The Sixers. We're talking about the Washington Wizards.
They have two players. They have two prolific scorers on that team in Bill and Mr. Westbrook. I don't think we should just sneeze at the Washington Wizards. We should pay attention to the Washington Wizards, by the way. They're an improving team with some stars. But again, I look at LeBron and I say to myself, LeBron is playing the minutes. We know he's playing the minutes. Everybody wants to make him tired. Everybody wants to say he needs this time and different. I get all that. I think that maybe the loss is what is the biggest thing that pulls away from pushing him